The night air in Vancouver's downtown Eastside carries more than cold and rain. It carries whispers. Whispers of names once spoken, now lost. Heather, Brenda, Monique, Serena. Their names drift through every alley and broken window, echoes of lives erased. For decades, this small patch of the city has been haunted by absence. Women who vanished without a trace, their faces once seen under flickering neon lights, now only remembered through whispers. In the poorest postal code in Canada, fear spreads quietly, a constant chill crawling deeper than the winter rain. But the darkness here wasn't shapeless. It had a face. It had a name. Robert Willie Pickton, the man who turned a quiet farm outside Port Coquitlam into one of the most haunting crime scenes in Canadian history. On the surface he was harmless, a shy, awkward pig farmer with muddy boots and a crooked smile. Neighbors thought he was strange, but polite. He sold pork, lent tools, waved to passing cars. No one imagined what the land behind those rusted gates hid from view. The women who crossed his path were fighters, survivors of the downtown East Side, mothers, sisters, daughters. They were battling poverty, addiction, homelessness. Society ignored them. They lived unseen, and when they disappeared, no one came looking soon enough. Until one night, one woman escaped. The streets called her Stitch, a mother of two, tough, desperate, unbreakable. Pickton offered her a ride, $100, a promise of safety. On that farm she saw the knife, then the cuffs, then her own blood. She fought with everything she had and made it out alive. Police arrested him. They had him, bloody, shaken, caught. But the system failed her. They said her story wouldn't stand up. She was an addict. Her word wouldn't hold in court. Pickton walked free, and the killing ground stayed open. Behind those gates, filth and decay grew over time, a graveyard hidden in plain sight. The smell of death mixed with manure as friends, strangers, and addicts drifted through, working for money or a high. The farm became a revolving door of the desperate and the doomed. By 1997, women were disappearing faster than anyone could keep track. Constable Dave Dixon started writing names: Heather, Serena, Mona, Georgina, line after line. 31 women gone. None picked up their welfare checks. None called family. None were seen again. The whispers grew louder. Rumors surfaced. Bloody clothes, strange noises, things buried in the dirt. But there was no proof, no witnesses, nothing a court could use. It wasn't until 2002, while investigating illegal firearms, that police returned to the Pickton property. What they uncovered that day became the most disturbing discovery in British Columbia's history. IDs of missing women, jewelry, blood-soaked mattresses, skeletal remains buried beneath mud and straw, pig flesh mixed with human tissue. Forensic experts sifted through hundreds of thousands of pieces of evidence, over 200,000 DNA samples, a nightmare scattered across that farmyard. Pickton told one cellmate he'd killed 49 women and wanted to make it 50. He bragged about feeding bodies to pigs, about grinding human flesh into the same meat he sold across the region. The details were so revolting that even seasoned investigators described sleepless nights for years after the discovery. It became the largest serial killer case in Canadian history, and the most shocking example of how society can fail its most vulnerable. 6 confirmed murders, 20 unresolved cases left hanging, at least 33 victims linked by DNA, dozens more never identified. In court he sat polite, still, almost smug, wearing a thin smile that gave nothing away. The jury heard evidence no one could ever forget: photographs, confessions, and the voice of evil spoken softly. Robert Pickton was convicted of 6 counts of second-degree murder, though investigators believe the true number was far higher. Today, the farm is gone. The ground has been scraped clean and grass has grown over. But soil remembers. Beneath every blade lies the story the city tried and failed to bury. Each February 14th, thousands still march through Vancouver's downtown Eastside, the Women's Memorial March, carrying photographs and names, honoring the missing and murdered women taken from this very place. And even now, the danger hasn't gone. Women in the East Side warn of new threats: kidnappings, druggings, assaults happening again in the same streets. Frontline workers call it worse than ever, saying predators still come here because they know they can get away with it. If you want more chilling stories from Canada's dark past, unsolved murders, notorious killers, and crimes that shook the nation, make sure you hit subscribe. New Canadian true crime episodes drop every week, uncovering the cases most people have forgotten, but never should. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next mystery, because in Canada's quiet corners, the truth is always closer and colder than you think.